Hi guys, it's Alia. Welcome back to my channel. So I have a really fun journal that I wanted to share with you. This is one of my first autumn themed journals. And I don't know why I said first. Well, I did because I do want to make another one because I have, um, excuse me, an idea for the cover. Well, not an idea, like a fabric that I want to use for the cover. So I'm hoping to make another one, but I also want to start Christmas journals too. So we'll see exactly what happens. But this is a cute little journal. I call this one When is Autumn? And that's because I use this little poem on the front, and the pages in here, as well as like all these little poems that you'll see throughout, were from that Ideals magazine that I got at the estate sale a few weekends ago. And is all like autumn themed stuff. So this is what I used to make the cover. And this fabric was actually, I think it was a pillowcase that I got at the thrift store. Yeah, I'm almost positive it was a pillowcase, but I got it specifically because I wanted to use it for a fall journal. And then I just tied it together with some seam binding. Oh, no. Sorry silk. Sorry, not seam binding. And then I used the eyelets for closures. So let me make sure. Oh, I am in frame. Yes, I am. Yeah. Okay. So the inside cover, for the front and the back, they have these little pockets. And I used, as you can see, the material from the cover. And then in the front, I have these these are vintage. They're from 1979. And they're like they tell about flowers and stuff. So I put this one here because I thought between like the purple up here and like the color of the flowers, it sort of went with it. Now we have a letter from the bookmaker, and these, if you watch my videos, you'll know what this is. I had done a video, I don't know how long ago or how many videos back, but where I was using a technique that I learned by watching Lolly on her channel, and she is Scrapping Lolly Paper Co. And she had this little tool that when you're going through a magazine or stuff, it kind of frames out little parts of the page so you can turn it into, well, in my case, a journaling card. So this came from a magazine, and then you can write on the back of that. And then I just lined the pocket with a little crocheted lace. And then the first page here, because I have a pocket here, normally I put a pocket on the front right here, but I wanted to do something like nice and simple. So this is another one of the poems from the Ideals magazine, and it's called Autumn Splendor. So then I added the pocket here. And this I did with two coffee dyed index cards. So this flips up so you can actually journal all through here, then flip it down, but it's also a pocket. And then just decorate the outside a little bit. And in the pocket, I have a little vintage playing card, and then one of these tags. And I made it with a keyboard punch card, added a vellum sticker over it, and then just a little word on there. But then you can journal on the back. And that is glued on to some vintage music paper. So here is one of the pages from the Ideals magazine. You see there's the fall. This little one flips up here for journaling, and then it has the 3 pockets. So it has one of my favorite tags in the back pocket. You can put something here, but then you can also journal on the back. So that tucks behind there. Then we have a middle pocket, and this is a vintage image, and it's on, I don't know if you can see, it's like a thick board that it's on, but it's really neat. And I don't know. Well, when I first looked at this, I thought she was washing pumpkins, but on close inspection, she's not. She's doing the dishes. But originally, that's why I wanted to put it in here, because I thought it was fall themed. But then I just left it because, you know, she can stay. And here is a vintage stock bin card where you can do journaling on the front and the back. And here's another beautiful picture. This is like a perfect fall picture. You have the leaves turning there. We have a little bit of color throughout there, and you can see some trees in the back. So I thought that was really neat. There's the back of the page. Here's a little, this was actually gifted to me, and I can't for the life of me remember who gifted it to me, and it was probably 3 or 4 years ago when I got it, and I had it in this little glassine bag, all these different little fall related things, and I'm so sorry. And if you're watching it and you're the one that gifted it to me, please let me know, because I really should have written something down somewhere, but yeah, I don't remember who, but I have a couple pieces from that person throughout the journal. So this is some coffee dyed, I think this is typing paper. And here's another little pocket made with the fabric from the cover of the journal. And I ran some lace right there. And in here we have, it's a birthday card, but I liked that the color scheme was pretty similar. Now, it was never posted, but it is vintage, or even maybe antique. But I just love the colors on that. And then we have 2 little vintage playing cards. Actually, no, they're not vintage. Not this one. This one might be, but I'm not sure. Okay, here is another page from the magazine, and you can see the pumpkins here. I ended up putting this little poem here because it's covering up a picture underneath. And I know in fall and stuff you hunt birds and pheasants, but there was 2, you know, things that they hunted there. So I just put a little poem over it because I loved this part of it, just not what was under there. Here's the back side of that. And this is one of those pockets that completely folds out. And I have a little journaling card in there. Let me just show you. There's 2 of these in the book. But see how it completely folds out, so you can journal or you can hide something in there, and then when you fold it back up, you know, it's kind of like hidden inside. Have a little ruffle here that I was trying to like look through like my fibers, and that was sort of somewhat fall themed, so I just used that. And then there's 2 little cards in there. And here, this is a nice big tag that I made. And then look at all that journaling space in the back. And I just sewed on some, I think this is from a doily, a vintage doily there. So you can use it actually as a bookmark, either in a journal or, you know, in a personal book you might be reading. You could definitely, if you want, glue it down and make it into a tuck spot if you want. There's so many possibilities. So I'm just going to tuck that back there. And then look at that pumpkin. Oh, that's gorgeous. And then a little gourds down there. Some coffee dyed graph paper. And some more beautiful leaves that are turning for the fall. And this is... No, okay. I thought it was another one of the flips, but it's not. This is actually just a pocket, I believe. Yes, with some of the fabric from the cover. And then in the pocket, we have a little vintage postcard. And I'm trying to see if I can see a date on here. Right where the date is, you can't really read it. I'm thinking, though, it might be vintage, but I'm not 100% sure. But it is like the stamp. It looks like, I don't know, a 4-cent stamp or 3-cent stamp, which makes me believe that it is vintage. But I'm not sure. But there's a fun little postcard in there. And then a journaling card here and a little playing card. Some more of the coffee dyed typewriter paper. And here's the middle. Look at this. Isn't this like so fall? And here's the cute little boy carrying his big pumpkin. The leaves are turned, they're falling. Everything just looks, and look at, you can see the leaves over the barn. So cute. So I wanted to use this as the center of the signature. I thought it was perfect. And another one of the pockets. And inside we have a vintage Rolodex card. It's blank, so you can use it for journaling or you can use it to make your own tuck spot. And then, of course, you know, this is kind of, I don't know, ducks or duck hunting. Kind of reminds me of autumn and fall. And then a vintage Stockman card. Falling leaves. More beautiful images. Oh, and look at this. Look at the big mushrooms right here. Then we have the corn, the gourds, big pumpkins. I just love it. This just screams autumn. It's beautiful. So here's the other one that opens completely up into a full page. This is another one of the elements that was gifted to me. And then, you know, you have the tuck behind here and then the tuck in there. And then here, what became of summer? So it's kind of like it's ended and now it's going into fall. And here's a little another little poem, Fall Frolic. And again, this is covering up the pictures underneath. Now a little pocket here, and inside here we have a little vintage letter, and actually no, it's antique. It's from September 8th, 1913, and there actually is the letter inside. So I thought that was really neat. But I also like the fact that the stamp matched the color scheme. And here's a little, it was like a note paper from the Park Lane Hotel in New York. And then that kind of went with all the colors too. Then another little image there that I sewed on. Yeah, I did sew it on. And here is another one of the bookmarks where, well, it's a tag. It's a tall tag slash bookmark slash, if you glue it down, it could be definitely a tuck spot, but it's whatever you want it to be. And then I sewed a little bit of this, it's almost like feels like a muslin or maybe a canvas fabric. Oh, and look at this beautiful tree there. Gorgeous coloring there. I hope I'm in frame. Oh, I am. Okay. And here's another one of the places where you can write, and then that has the 3 pockets. And we have this tag in the back. In this pocket here, we have, this is from 1991, so it's not very old, but perfect for journaling. I think this was, what do they call them? The first day stamps or something like that? I'm not really sure, but I got it at an estate sale. And then a stock bin card in there. Another gorgeous, this is like a painting. It's beautiful. Coffee dyed line paper. And another little flip with the index card so you can journal underneath. And then in here, we have another one of the tags and a little playing card, which I kind of matched them together, the colors. So they go together. Here's another little poem from the book. I really like that the Ideals magazines, they have all these little poems because it's nice to have something like that on a page, I think. And technically, you could still journal around it if you wanted, or doodled or something. There's plenty of room. Oh, and here's the back. So in the back, we have my little signature there, pockets, things to do list, and another little vintage. Well, this one's plants, not flowers, but this is the pulley plant hanger. Oh, so I think you can pull it up and down. I don't know. Oh, yeah. It shows you how you can pull it up and down. But again, I liked the color scheme. So that is the little journal. And so I actually did call it When is Autumn. It is available in my Etsy shop if you are interested. I will leave the link to this journal in the description box below. And as I've been filming this video, I was thinking about it, and I think I do want to try one more autumn journal before I started on my Christmas journals. I don't know, just because I like autumn. So, and I actually have a placemat that I really wanted to use. I picked it up purposely for doing an autumn journal. So I really think I should kind of follow through. Plus, I still have a bunch of stuff in the Ideals magazine for autumn. So might as well use it all, right? Right. So I hope you enjoyed the little walkthrough of my journal. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.